Louisiana is one of 5 states who've agreed to become a leader in federal efforts to expand nuclear energy, but there's a catch to this. In exchange, they have to store the nation's radioactive waste. Sanana McCall asked a local expert what that means.
The initiative would explore whether deep underground salt formations in the Gulf could eventually store used nuclear fuel, but that's only part of the plan. Dr. Robert Thomas, a professor of environmental communication at Loyola University, breaks it down.
We all have a history of being fearful of anything nuclear.
The proposal also describes nuclear research, providing nuclear power for data centers and workforce training to support the project.
I think it's because we're an energy state. I mean, my gosh, we've been the hallmark of the energy states in this country forever.
Supporters say the project could bring money and thousands of jobs, but the nuclear waste question is getting the most attention, especially because Louisiana has dealt with concerns involving salt formations before, including the Bayou Corn sinkhole disaster in 2012.
Well, it happened in our state before, but we know so much more about the engineering technology of salt dome engineering.
Thomas says in this case, the waste would be stored well below the salt domes.
They're exploring going out in the Gulf of Mexico in the deep, deep water.
But there are also still unanswered questions about which locations would work.
I have not seen any evidence, have no knowledge that Port Fourchon is a place with salt domes close enough to the surface that they can be used for storage.
For now, the proposal raises questions about balancing public safety and the economy.
Citizens of Louisiana need to demand from the grassroots level that we do that properly.
Sanada McCall, WWO Louisiana.
And those other states are Tennessee, Oklahoma, Utah, and Idaho. The idea here is to move the radioactive material away from populated areas and floodplains, but so far, no sites have been approved.